That's heresy! But I believe it. Welcome back to me playing Heretics. It's a condition, okay? So last time, I just introduced you to the basics. And this is a shareware episode, so it's going to be even more basic. For basic bitches like you and me. In between levels, they'll transition with this clay map. I like it. The first 3 episodes get this thing. Unlike the other 2, which is like with Ultimate Doom, where it's just like, from one level to the next. Boring. So the dungeons. I didn't see any green lid. Maybe they mean that texture above, which, by the way, I forgot the texture above was different than the texture below. It's an early DOS game, give me a break. Although, unlike Doom levels, it tends to just put you in mid-res with a bunch of shit happening all at once with the monster placement. So just be ready for anything that's about to attack you. Immediately. There isn't really a safe point at the beginning of the level most of the time. Also another reason to save at the end of levels as opposed to the beginning of them. There's just one other reason why I do that, actually. But it has nothing to do with that level design. No, something else entirely. Also going to be getting another weapon this level. You know. And there's more secrets as well. That are also marked by the lighting, like that. You see a slightly shadowed wall. Kablamo. I'll be using the Tomb of Power because there's another one right there. Now is the time. So, this is the powered up wand. It does more hit scan damage as well as fire projectiles. That's something I didn't mention before, is that none of the enemies hit scan you whatsoever. You are in the clear, my friend. Go up the dark stairs of darkness. Enter the floorboards, get the crossbow. With the bow cross. The smorgasbord. Enter a smorgasbord. Random 2000 song. They also like to have lots of monster closets and surprises. For you and me. Positively. I don't know why when I kill a golem it looks like a skeleton ghost is coming out. Like it was, you know, again, probably a mummy. Are you my mummy? No, because I have no gas mask. Damn it, you're right. Coming soon, Doctor. What? Alright, there's a torch item over there. Also, the items, how I've been using is I've been using the bracket keys and then pressing enter to use them. Fun facts. There's also another weird key thing that I'm going to be using. So yeah, the torch lights shit up in dark places. It's like the amplification visor. You don't have to use it to play the game, but it's convenient for when there's monsters hiding out in the darkness and you can't fucking see them. Keep in mind, this lights up every place that's dark, so secrets you're relying on where it's dark, you're not going to be able to see, even though they're there, but just look out for that. So, yeah. It's like, you don't have to worry about where the power-ups are, you can just save them and be like, alright, I know when to use this power-up. I'll use it on my terms. Okay? Also, try to remember there'll be a lot of backtracking. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but there's a lot of aspects where you'll have to run over a particular part, go to the end level, come back, and you're not going to know if something's there. So, usually a safe bet is to make sure you've gotten to the end and then look back and see what you've done, because there's probably some extra shit. Hello, Quartz Flask. May you provide me with health? This may be your first time seeing it. It gives you 25 hit points back. Up to a max of 100. There is no going beyond 100 health in this game, by the way. So that's sad. Here's the next weapon. It is the Dragon Claw. So as you know, the 1 button, the 1 key is my melee, switch with the gauntlets. The 2 key is the wand, the 3 key is the crossbow, the 4 key is the dragon claw. The dragon claw is a chain gun analog. Has its own set of ammo though. Likes to chew through a lot of ammo. Use it in big groups, or at least, you know, arrays of groups rather. Like if there's a line of enemies. And yeah, be mindful of blue orbs for the ammunition. Porpoises. Okay. This is the Shadow Sphere. It is basically the partial invisibility. Except, no, it's not partial. You actually get some invisibility. Not for the way that the monsters can or can't see you, which can kind of happen. There's a much more important use, but it also makes the enemies a hard time hitting you, which is fine. Makes it a little more random. But also, it makes you invulnerable to physical attacks. So, normally, you probably see me use it when the knights are trying to throw axes at my dumb ass. It has some other uses too. But again, I make use out of all these power-ups when I feel the need, or feel like it. These green globule things are like explosive spores. They're like toxic barrels, only they float! There's also a variant of them in which they'll just keep respawning. It's unpleasant. Yeah. Also, enemies have a chance of dropping like a more common drop and also a more rare drop, like a good item. These knights will usually drop, you know, crossbow ammo. Arrows. Arrowed! This is the map scroll. It fills in the map for you. Don't really need to explain more than that, do I? Also, these hourglass bombs that I have, they're time bombs in the ancients. They're basically grenades. They just blow up in a small area. So, you see a little tiny group coming after you, walk away. Most of the time it might be useless, or you'll just be like, I want to waste them all in one shot. I would not worry about that item too much. But if you're just hankering not to use your ammo, maybe it's good. I don't know. You'll find a use for it, I'm sure. The music was not done by Bobby Prince. It was done by Kevin Schilder. It's sad that the company responsible for this, Raven Software, would now become like slaves in the minds of the Call of Duties. That's kind of a shame. Not to say that the first few Call of Duties weren't good, it's just, you guys can do so much more. We've seen it. We like it when you do horror dark fantasy games. Oh, I liked it when they did X-Men Legends 1 and 2. That was a cool game. So, 2 quartz flasks with the crusher. The crushers seem to be marked by the red tint on the ceiling. This will not always be the case. It's rather obvious it's going to drop down there otherwise. There'll be a Tomb of Power use here. Oh yes, when you use the Tomb of Power on this, it uses even more ammo, 5 at a time, and it makes these spiked balls come out from them. So, really good for big groups of shit in which you're not really sure what you're hitting. There are other weapons, of course. You will not be seeing them in Episode 1. Sorry. Buy the rest of the game and find out what the fuck they are. Although I think maybe in multiplayer get a chance to use them. Which is strange. But I don't know people that use shareware multiplayer things except for those like discs back then where they had like, here, you can have a copy of this game but only for multiplayer purposes. Which is a good way of demonstrating it, just to fight other people in real life. Be like, yeah, I want this. Whatever happened to try them before you buy in? So come down this way, and we'll have the Wings of Wrath. The Wings of Wrath is the most useful and important item in the game. In fact, it's so useful, it is the only item which will be completely removed, even if you have one left by the next level. You get to fly with this thing. Yeah, I know, flying in this kind of game is fantastic. Since there's no biosuit in this game, you'll have to do by flying over, you know, damaging floors and such. Which, there's not too much of. I mean, kinda, yeah. But It's not an element of the game so much as it's just incidental with these environmental floor things. Grabbing all the goodies, getting grabbed by the goodies. What the fuck is grabbed by the ghoulies? What is that? Is that like when you have pinatas? What is this shit? I don't know if I use the torch here, but I probably will. I know that blue key is going to result in darkness. It's just like that one first few levels in Doom that does exactly this when you grab a blue key. There's knights hanging around. I think it's torch time. You know, yeah. Mostly because I need to see where these guys were. Damn knights, you know. There's another bag of holding. There's a secret next to the bag of holding, which I can't see because I torched it up, but it's right here. There's a big area, a very spaced out area. What is so useful about going this way? Good question. I just like secret passages, okay? Don't judge. Well, I mean, besides these little, you know, these capsule things that have 10% health if you happen to run out of health. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, they're just 10 units of health when you have less than 100. So I guess that's useful. The way I have so many quartz flasks, I tend to use as much as I need to right before the exit. So I'm not too wasteful. Will not contribute to the medieval global warming. I'd like to go on record saying that I like the yellow, green, blue aspect. Sadly, there is no red key. Sadly. What am I doing? Oh, am I just looking for, like... Right. That's right. I thought there was something else in this area, but what I was looking for was something I already had, which was the silver shield. Please pardon me, it's been a bit. Also, to just look in these areas where it's not dark, just to be certain. You'd think I would have known better, because I have the map, but, you know, that's not going to show me if I missed any items. Which can happen. That I know of. With the diabetes that I don't have. Type 0. Ding, ding. I think we're good. We just gotta go to the blue zone and get out. Yeah, the rest of the weapons are so much more fun, I must say. Oh, this is good, because this place is dark too, so... Oh, wait, no. My torch did run out. And I'm in the wrong reality! Shit! I like how it's like, oh, you're in the X area, and it always has one enemy waiting for you. It's like, hey, baby, what's up? Alright, we're good. That's it for the... What is it? The gatehouse or something? A lot of these levels just start with the noun. Not too impressive, but... There's a lot of interesting vocabulary in this game for level title. Oh, the dungeons. I think the gatehouse is the next one. Excuse me. But yeah. That's it for E1M2, the dungeons. See you next time when more things happen, maybe? It'll be medieval and shit. See you next time.